Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Walk Around. Grab your popcorn, get some drinks, and enjoy the show. Alrighty, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Walk Around. And today we have, it's my favorite bike in the shop at the moment. And the more I look at it, the more I like it. This thing it's absolutely beautiful. And I know I'm jumping just right into things here, but one of my favorite things about it is this rear tail, or that rear part of it, with that seat cover. It's just looking absolutely beautiful. But anyways, without further ado guys, today we have a 2014 Kawasaki ZX-10R selling for $139,900, and if I'm not mistaken, it's got about 39,000 Ks on the clock. Very good price for a bike in this condition with that sort of mileage on it. So yeah, I mean, I don't think this thing's gonna last very long with us. If I had the money, it would already be mine. But yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful looking bike. And there's a few things here and there that I'm gonna touch on, bits and bobs over here and there in terms of damage, a little bit in terms of performance, because I have ridden this bike, as well as I think 2 or 3 other ZX-10s. But this is the newest model that I would have ridden. And yeah, give you guys a little startup as well, and just give you guys a real good look at what we've got going on. So first things first, I kind of just want to go through all of the modifications. Now this, I never know whether or not these things come standard, because sometimes I say they are standard and then someone in the comments says it isn't. But you know, I think it is standard purely because of the way the triple tree is set up here. I mean, yeah, if it's not standard, I'll be very surprised. But it's, if you ask me, steering dampers, if you're going to be going fast on the highways, whatever the case is, just get a damper. I've ridden a lot of bikes, and it's mainly the 1000s actually. And it's purely when you get up to those higher speeds, front of the bike gets super light. And yeah, if you don't know, steering damper, it's just going to prevent those speed wobbles. Obviously you can adjust your grip to counteract it a bit, but at the end of the day, if you can get one, get one. They are a little bit pricey nowadays, but yeah, super nice to have. It's a very nice preventative measure. Staying up at the front part of the bike here, we do have some nice adjustable shorties, super nice. Yeah, these by far, if I get a bike, first modification I'm doing shorty levers and obviously an exhaust. But these drastically enhance at least my riding experience. So can't say the same for you for sure, but it's very nice, and it looks so much nicer than those silver stock levers. No. Then we've got some nice little bar ends over here. Obviously if you drop the bike, that's going to sort of give you a little bit of protection here on the lever and the grip. Not going to protect the mirror, unfortunately. These mirrors do stick out very far though, I must say. It's one of the things about the ZX-10s. It looks a little bit like a dragonfly / praying mantis. Love it, but yeah, if you drop your bike, that mirror is going to get damaged, unfortunately. But it is what it is. No, 9 times out of 10, if you drop your bike, unless you've got a full cage, yeah, you're gonna get some damage. Then coming down onto the rims, this is not your stock colorway, as you guys, yeah, I'm sure you know. Now, obviously, it doesn't match perfectly with the green, but this fairing kit on here is actually brand spanking new, brand new fairing kit. There was a white fairing kit on it with some winglets. So yeah, we just decided to do a full fairing kit on it, and that's why the rims are actually this color. Because when the bike was white, it worked. But the orange / gold and the green, not perfect, but you know what guys, I still like it. I think especially having the forks with that gold, it definitely helps it blend in a bit more. But it's not perfect, but I do like it. Then coming over here to the back, normally you are going to have your passenger seat, but this time we do actually have the rear seat cowl, and hands down my favorite part of the bike. I don't know what it is, but I just love it. The shape of it, it's perfect. I love it. In terms of an exhaust system, we do have a full titanium system. We clean the headers up and all of that, and yeah, there was a lot of blue coming through. I think there on the bottom you can still see it, but yeah, headers just need a nice little clean. But yeah, full titanium system, nice little slip on there at the end. I'm not sure what brand it is, but nonetheless it does sound nice. And on that note, why don't we just get a little startup going for you guys? It drives me nuts. Yamaha, you have to pull the key back. Suzuki, you have to like kind of wiggle it around in all different directions, and then eventually you'll find it. Kawasaki, you have to push forward. And it's just be like Triumph. Put the key in, turn the key, boom. Honda, same story. It's a very, very nice sounding bike. Especially when you rev it up and you're on the roads. It sounds absolutely crazy. Just gonna give it a little rev, just because it's cold. Spectacular. Very, very loud. And it sounds absolutely awesome. I mean, full titanium system, what more could you ask for? Looks absolutely beautiful. Sounds beautiful, sorry. You've got a nice Dewet&Bikes tank grip. Very, very nice, very nice. What else? Obviously rear stand pan, obviously you've got your rear stand, third time's charm. Obviously you've got your rear stand pins. a pretty standard thing if you're going to do any sort of maintenance on your bike by yourself. And yeah guys, I think that might just be it in terms of modifications or add-ons, should I say. Now unfortunately it is not quick shifted, however I do know that it has a slipper clutch, so I know it's not a quick shifter, but you know, it's something. So guys, now we're just going to jump into the bits of damage here and there, just so that you guys can know. And yeah, obviously you can see on the frame here we've just got some residue, some scratches, some of the paint's come off over there. Exhaust, as I said, it doesn't look amazing right now. It just needs another good clean and polish. But yeah, we'll get that looking much better. Fairings, as I said, brands making new fairings. So nothing wrong with the fairings whatsoever. I really don't think there's any damage, quote unquote, on this bike. Obviously, you've got your little thingies here. So a lot of people put these Velcros on, and then what they actually do is they get a cutout of the headlight, and then they put a little cover on top of it, and that's so that you can protect the stock headlights from stones, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, these little things on here are just from the previous owner who had the little covers on to protect these OEM headlights. It's in really good condition actually. At the back here, obviously just from your maintenance, it's a little bit roughed up. Over here, that's also from your rear stand pins. There are some scratches here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but right in there on the rear shock from when someone was adjusting the suspension, that is obviously a little bit scratched up. And then here, which is your thing to release your rear seat. Otherwise guys, we are looking pretty damn good. Very nice looking bike. For the third time, brand new fairings on it, nothing wrong with the fairings. Sounds good, rides absolutely beautifully guys. I must say, before this I rode a 2014 S1000RR, and this is now a 2014 ZX-10. What I can say guys is that after riding that BMW, this thing actually scared me quite a bit. It's first and second, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I have ridden a 2008 as well as a 2010 ZX-10. So I must say it doesn't feel as light as the 08 and the 10. However, the power on this is just, it's crazy. Obviously, that full system definitely plays a role. But I mean, guys, this thing actually scared me. And I've ridden a lot of bikes. The last bike to scare me before this would have been the 1290 Duke. So, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's not to say that it's a, you know, ZX-14 or something like that, but this thing is powerful as hell, and it's very nimble, nice and lightweight. I didn't do much cornering with it. I rode it for about 5 minutes in all honesty. But I loved every moment on it, and yeah, it was crazy fast. Crazy fast. Loved the way it was just bobbing and weaving. When it comes to handling, performance, I mean, I should let it be known that I do want a ZX-10, and this year model exactly, and the motivation behind that was me riding this thing. You know, once I got off this thing, I just said to myself, right, that's it. This is the bike that I want. Obviously, like there's the 2020 models. I do like the look of those, but this one is just like a little bit more sleek, you know. I love the look of this thing. I love everything about it, in all honesty. The only thing I didn't like about this generation is when you take off this cover, the rear part of the bike is just a little bit thin. So then it's like you've got a lot going on at the front, and then it just kind of like, it's very minimalistic towards the rear. But with that rear seat cowl, it just drastically elevates the look for me. I mean, it looks like a, yeah, no, this thing is, yes, by the back. Yeah, I love this thing. Nothing but good things to say about it. I mean, as I said, if I had the money, I would buy it. I'm gonna have one of these. I think my next bike will probably be like a 765, and then and then going on from that, I'll probably get myself one of these. Fuel consumption, it's a common question that I'm getting, guys. Fuel consumption, guys, especially now, yes, fuel prices are going up, ladies and gentlemen. Fuel consumption on this, it's not going to be great, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a 1000 cc with a full system. So, you know, if you're worried about fuel consumption, close your eyes when you're paying for your fuel, or, you know, just look in the other direction, do what you need to do. But yeah, if you're looking for a 1000 cc bike, guys, there's no other bike that I'll recommend other than a ZX-10. Yeah, I do like my my Suzuki's R1s. Not a fan of those, purely because of my PTSD when it comes to bikes not starting. Getting a little bit off topic here now, but what I'm trying to say is that I cannot recommend this bike enough. Now, I'm not saying that you have to come and buy this one, but you do. But you know, if I was to recommend a 1000 cc bike to anyone, it would most likely be a ZX-10. Obviously, BMW. I'm not saying that they're bad bikes. They're just so overpopulated. You know, be different, get something different. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap things up here. As I said, 139.9, 2014, 39,000 Ks on the clock. This bike isn't gonna last long. I'm telling you that now for a fact. I know when bikes aren't gonna last long, and this is one of those bikes. So come down, test ride it, do what you need to do. If you don't want this bike, come and check us out. We got a whole bunch of other bikes here. And yeah, guys, that's it from me today. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.